Just want to apologize that it's taken me so long to upload another video. Basically, due to the fact I know I've told you guys I live with my folks, and um, they don't even really know that I have a YouTube channel, and I feel like if I told them, they would be like, no, you're not going to. And I know that sounds stupid, and I know I'm an adult, but, I would just rather wait until I moved to England and to be with Keith. And, yeah, I mean, they're just really conservative and just really, there's been this ongoing thing. I mean, it's been 3 times where I met and had a really good relationship with somebody who I met online, and each and every time there's like, you sure this person is real? You sure this person is the age they say they are? And blah blah blah. And it's like, so I just rather would not deal with it and just, so that's why I really haven't uploaded since the diseases shall not be named, because apparently YouTube is going after videos like that, and which I totally understand, because you don't want to have false information being spread and stuff. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what was going on. I am still working, being as I work in a drugstore that is attached to a pharmacy, and as of right now, my company has decided, the company has decided to keep our store fronts open. Although I believe that there is a policy, a procedure in place for if things get really, really bad, they will be shutting down the storefront and allowing people, they'll be extending hours of the pharmacy and allowing people to buy certain things through the pharmacy. So, which, is going to be a hassle if you need to buy toilet paper or whatever. But yeah, so as of right now, we're still open. We're still wearing, we're to the point where we're wearing gloves and face masks. As a matter of fact, our pharmacist mother sewed up a bunch of face masks and was handing them out, and they're really, really cute. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Give me a sec. I forgot to wash it this morning, and I'll have to scrub it in the sink or whatever later on. But, so, if you can see on the front, it's got cat, and if you flip it over backwards, it's got sunglasses. And she just made them. She took a bunch of, we sell like these really thick hair band kind of things, and she sewed them with the hair bands and stuff. And so they really work pretty well. I really like mine. I think it's really cute, and and it helps out a lot. And we've got the markings on the floor, and we now have a message that plays every couple of minutes that's like, in this time, we ask that you practice social distancing and stay 6 feet away from each other. We put markings on the floor to help with this, blah, 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 blah. Most people have been pretty darn good about it. There are a few people, though, who are just like, what? Yeah. And I've almost gotten into arguments with some people. Because they'll come, like, I'll be at register 2, and, like, here's register 1. And, like, I'll be up there helping to ring people up, and somebody will come up and stand right next to the person who's currently checking out, and I'll be like, ma'am, I can help you over here. And I used to say, and just as a heads up, in the future, we ask that you stay behind the lines that are on the floor. We're trying to practice the social distancing. I've had a couple people nearly take my head off and be like, well, I'm the proper distance part. And I'm like, no, you're not. Don't argue with me. I know what 6 feet apart is, and you weren't 6 feet apart. But so now I just basically don't say anything. I'll just basically like go up or pull them back to the cosmetic counter and be like, I can help someone over here. Please come back here to me so that you're not breathing down someone's neck. Um, but yeah. And like I said, most people are pretty good about it. We have a lot of people who come in with like wearing masks, and they have their own pair of gloves. And I've had people ask me, um, for like wipes to like wipe down the carts as they come in, and we do that every single day. Matter of fact, yesterday we had somebody come in. I didn't even know who he was. I'm assuming he was part of Walgreens, but I don't know like who he was exactly. I'd never met him before. All of a sudden he comes in and starts like wiping down our carts and spraying things, and I'm like, okay. Cool, knock yourself out, go for it. But yeah, we each have our own little container of disinfectant wipes, and we, go around at the end of the night and wipe down all the counters and the carts and everything. And we've actually been cleaning the bathrooms on a regular basis, which is super awesome. And the other super awesome thing about that is I don't have to clean both bathrooms. They've told me, Julie, you just focus on the ladies' room and the break room if you can get to it. And I'm like, yes. So that makes it easy. Well, and it also makes it a little bit easier that we have more guys working now. Like, all of our teenagers who currently work for us are guys. So it's like one of them will be like, I'll go back to the back and get the bathroom. Or if we have one of the male shift leads or whatever, they'll be like, I'm going back to the bathroom, Julie. I'm gonna go clean it. And I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna tackle the ladies' room here in 5 minutes, or whatever. One thing I have noticed lately is that it's gotten a lot less busy, which is fine, and it's actually kind of worked out fairly well because we're actually able to like get like base done, scan outs done. Matter of fact, I did all the scan outs except for like one section, which apparently one of our managers was able to do. Um, but yeah, the rest of the store, including the huge makeup wall, I did by myself yesterday. And it's good. It's fine. I mean, it just kind of cracks me up because I'm supposed to have a partner. One of the new shift leads we got in, she's supposed to do the bays and stuff, but like earlier this week, we were closing by ourselves, and she was like, "Oh, Julie, I did both bays," and I'm like, "You came in at the same time I did. How?" I didn't see her doing either of the bays, and so I'm like, either she did the day before when I wasn't working, and I mentioned this. I mentioned this to Mike, our store manager. I was like, so she told me she did both bays. I haven't seen any indication that that's true, and nobody said that they've seen her do them. And so, but I have to say, our store manager has been pretty awesome because he's done a lot. Because like the other day, he had me dismantle one display and put everything that I could out on the floor, and then put up a new display. So I found that to be kind of fun. I like doing that. Well, and it wasn't really a new display, it was just from removing it from its current spot to another spot, to the spot where the old display was. And so that was a lot of fun. Um, let's see what else. So work is going all right. It's still not the best, and I still want to take a break from retail once I get over to England. But on the topic of that, I believe I have completed all the paperwork that I need, and emailed it all over to Keith. So Keith now will be sending it over to the solicitor. And England is on lockdown right now. And so they're basically, the solicitor we got working with us is working from home, I believe, or doing what they can from home. And so Keith either has sent or he's going to send all that stuff over, um, which is good. So that'll be good, because then now I can just focus on continuing to get rid of stuff, tidy up my room, do all those things. Yeah, so, and go through my papers again and be like, I don't need this, I don't need this, I need this. So yeah, so that's the second good thing going on. The third good thing, although it was kind of harrowing for me. So, you guys know I've been playing the Harry Potter Wizards Unite game. Well, they just got done with part 1 of the Burrow Siege, which is Ron Weasley's old home. Well, one of the foundables they had was Ron's Boggart, or thing that he's super afraid of. And it was a spider. And it was a giant spider. And I find it really funny how they set that up, because it's not like the spider's like face on to you, but it's like it shows up and it's like right there. It's like I'm trying to figure out how to put my hand, but it's like right there on the screen, and it's like the first thing you look at. So one of the tasks for the thing, because you go through levels and you have to go through level 4. Well, I didn't get completely done with it, but I got most of the things on the page, which was Ron's bedroom. And so I just found it interesting. It was just like, you've got Ron, and then you've got the Boggart cabinet, and then it comes out, and then it's like, giant size, and it faces away from you, but you can still tell it's a giant spider, and it's like focusing on Ron. So, and plus the ridiculous spell is like the most confusing thing ever, because it goes like that, and then curves around, and it's just the weirdest thing. But needless to say, I got all of them done, and by the time I got done, I was actually fairly decent at the ridiculous spell. So there's that. But yeah, part 2 is gonna start here in about 5 days, I think, which gives us about a week. I've also been playing Pokemon Go a little bit more. Been getting more new Pokemon, which is really good. And I have to say, Niantic has been really good about making things easier for us now that a lot of people are playing from like home more, and not really going out as much. In fact, in Wizards, they've changed because it used to be you had to go to 2 inns every day and do a fortress. Well, they changed that, and now it's you have to get a certain amount of XP just from catching foundables and all that. And then the other one is do a tonic for trace detection potion, which basically makes more foundables pop up, which helps us all out in the long run. So that's been a lot of fun. And then in Pokemon Go, I keep getting notifications that, they've increased the range of like Pokestops, like it'll pop open even though you're not, as close to it as you would normally need to be. And so I like that. I like they have that option, and they've been, ramping down on like the raids and stuff, or they've been making it easier to do raids and stuff when you're stuck inside. And so, but that's been basically what I've been doing. It's like I go to work and I come home. Occasionally I'll go to like eat. I'll go to like Target. Target is right down the street from us, and so I'll usually go there and pick up a bunch of frozen meals for going taking to work. I have been getting a lot of hours, which is good. So yeah. So other than that, I mean, things are kind of going like normal. I do have to say it does feel kind of weird, and I would like to know your thoughts in the comments if you want to leave a comment. But like I've been feeling like a little bit more lonely lately, even though nothing much has really changed. I mean, the only thing is that, like I can't go out and have dinner with my friend from high school or anything like that. But the last time I've been texting her more, and the last time I actually talked to her on the phone, we talked for almost 4 hours. So it's like, and I'm still spend the majority of my social stuff online. So I don't really know why I'm kind of feeling. I think maybe it's just it is just, I don't know if it's sympathy or maybe empathy or whatever, but I just have been feeling a little bit more lonely, a little bit more. Well, I think it is partly because I only go to work and go home, you know, and I don't talk to that many people who are online. I also wonder if it was maybe because while Keith and I were working on our paperwork, I wasn't really doing much on the Marvel Discord. I wasn't really posting a lot, doing any of that. And so now that that's all done, maybe I can jump back in and start posting, start working on a couple of apps, that kind of thing, and maybe that'll help. And I've also joined Reddit recently, and joined a couple of ARGs. One called I'm Sophie, which I'm really kind of interested in, and it's really kind of fun, and I'll probably do a bigger video on it at some point, but like, it's just funny because it's like so many people like this. It started out as, oh, I'm this rich girl and I don't have my own money, and and my dad pays for everything, and I live in this ginormous house, and blah blah blah, and I get to go hang out at all these fancy exclusive clubs and everything. And then it's like things started happening. It takes a hard left turn into okay, now there's a monster. Now Sophie's being held captive, and there's another girl doing a channel, and then there's this mysterious guy in a beard who's like trying to stop all this. I'm not really sure. And then the video just dropped, like earlier today, I think, and it basically called this thing a game. So I'm just really curious. And so anyway, I joined the Reddit for that, and yeah, so I'm just really curious to see what happens next. I've been posting all the videos and stuff, and I've just been going, what do you guys think? And all that. And so, but yeah, if you guys have seen I Am Sophie, go ahead and leave a comment down below and tell me what you think is going on. Um, but yeah, so anyway, I should probably get off because my folks are coming back with dinner, and I'm doing laundry and all that stuff. I wanted to let you guys know I'm not dead. I'm okay. Um, it's just really hard for me to post right now due to the fact that I'm hardly alone in the house. But yeah, I will do my best to keep you guys updated. I'm also gonna try and link you guys to my Twitter. So check the description down below for that, and you guys can follow me on there. I tend to, I'm trying to post a little bit more often on that too. So, just to kind of, reach out socially and all that. And I follow a lot of people who I follow on YouTube and stuff. So, anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. Hang in there. I truly believe we can get through this. I truly believe, we're going to beat this thing and we'll be back to normal hopefully within the next few months. Um, but just keep hanging in there, keep your mental health up. If you guys need to reach out to me, again, I'm going to leave my Twitter down below. You can leave me a comment and we can talk. And, but yeah, until then, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.